Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast show, Expresso, right here on SABC3. Buli Maliza from Johannesburg was diagnosed with Covid-19 and managed to fully recover from the disease. She has since started a foundation with a group of specialists called Awoke Global Foundation to help patients and families get through this difficult time. Buli joins us this morning to share her story and talk about the psychological effects of the virus and what the foundation is all about. A very good morning to you, Mrs. Buli. Mrs. Buli, are you with us this morning?
Yes, I am. I'm here. Thank you for asking me to join you this morning.
It's just a pleasure to have you with us today. I mean, how did you discover that you have COVID-19 and how did you exactly contract the virus?
Okay. I met business people from the US that were in the country, and one of them had a cough throughout, his stay in South Africa during that time. And a few days later, like literally on my fourth day, I began to have a cough. Not your usual cough. It was cough with a difference. Cough that will even make your body feel weak and able to lift yourself off the bed. So I knew this is not the usual cough. But the funny thing about it, the next day it cleared up. But after a few days, I took some antibiotics. And before I could even finish the thing, I decided to go and test.
You know, with different people, they present different symptoms. But for you, what were the first symptoms that you presented and how long did they last for?
It was cough. Cough was there together with night sweat. Those are the two major symptoms I had. And also COVID-19 is an energy sap, so I would sleep most of the time. So that was so unusual for me. That lasted for 5 days.
Oh, wow, that's a significantly long time. But we know that it physically attacks your body, but what are some of the psychological effects that you experienced after testing positive?
The psychological for me was twofold, because at the time I just discovered that I've contracted coronavirus, and I disclosed to the trustees because there were going to be a trustees meeting, and I disclosed because we were only 4 trustees, so I thought it was protected. It's just amongst us. The next thing. Shortly afterwards, I received harassment and stigmatization from my neighbors, which was so unexpected. So the psychological was twofold, because now I was facing 2 battles. The one that was inside of me, which is the COVID-19 virus, and outside. So the psychological impact was you couldn't even differentiate which one was worse, being positive to COVID-19 or the harassment that I was experiencing because of it.
I mean, there's this stigma that's obviously attached to, COVID-19 positive patients, but I can imagine how you felt during this time when you need support from your family, from your friends the most. They're kind of turning their back away from you. But now you've recovered and you've just started the Awoke Global Foundation. What is it all about and what do you hope to achieve with the foundation?
Okay, because like you said, there's a lot of harassment and stigmatization that comes with it. And I don't even understand why, really. Because if you are following the instructions as given by the doctor, advice to you, you are in no danger to anyone. I think people's fears are being projected on people that are COVID-19 patients. And that shouldn't be. Because now when you start transferring your fears to a patient, you're actually causing more stress to the patient. And one of the things I want with the foundation, Awoke Global Foundation, is also to not just to teach, not just to help, the COVID-19 patients, but families, friends, society, colleagues, how to deal with it during that time. So I've decided to form like a think tank consisting of trauma specialists, because you go through trauma.
Yes.
And it's, like you said, your question was the psychological effects. The psychological effects are there during the diagnosis, during the disease itself, and post, you know. So, and the lawyers as well, to be able to fight these things, and the doctors. So the think tank is a way of addressing this from a survivor's point of view, and also have other survivors on board.
I love that, because yesterday we had a conversation with a lady who recently recovered from, COVID-19, and she said the most difficult part about the process of healing is doing it alone. So you have opened up a foundation where people can talk to people and have those kinds of engagement and kind of a community of support. So I absolutely love that. Before we let you go, do you have any words of encouragement for those who have been diagnosed with the coronavirus?
Already I've started reaching out to people, and other people came to me, because I suppose because I was more in the media, a lot of people were able to approach me, and I talked to them and encouraged them. I mean, there's even a young one that I'm encouraging right now. She is in her late 20s. Diagnosed with COVID-19. The first thing, she thought the world, her life is over. And the first thing I said, God is bigger than the virus. So the minute you say that, you reduce the virus to nothing, and you render it harmless. And then you're able to deal with it. If something is harmless, you're able to face it.
I love that. Just maintain a very strong mind, a strong head, and focus on healing. Thank you so, so much, Mrs. Buli Maliza, for joining us and opening up and sharing your story with us. I hope you have a fantastic morning further.
Thank you.
For assistance on all things COVID-19 in South Africa, please be sure to visit sacoronavirus.co.za. There's also a WhatsApp support number, 0600 123 456.